All right, we are back with another Grandmaster-ish game of Thresh. Um, so the reason why I ended up picking Thresh in this game is partially because my AD carry picked Varus, and Thresh Varus is a good combo, and more because the enemy team had locked in Jarvan, Diana, Kaisa, and I think they had even locked in Fiddle as well. So they clearly were going to go with this dive comp where my Varus really didn't have much counterplay against. So I was thinking I could go either something like Thresh. Galio would be interesting, even though he can't reposition Varus like Thresh can. It would be a really good peel tool against all these short range and melee divers. Tom Kench would be similar. He would be less good into all the divers, but really good at helping reposition my Varus, and Thresh is kind of like a happy medium in between. One thing I'll say is I really hope this game that I don't need Exhaust. I was really thinking about taking Exhaust for the Diana Yasuo combo, but anyways, we should have a pretty strong lane phase. Fiddle support is definitely annoying, but should be nothing too crazy, especially after he wastes his silence. Um, I'm pretty free to walk up just like that. Interestingly, it's teleport Hail of Blades Kaisa. I thought for sure she would have cleanse, considering what our team... Nice, she's dead. Unfortunate that my Varus flashed for the kill and she still died to just my ignite. But I respect the killer instinct from Varus. I can't be too upset by that. Okay, I was gonna say I'm not even sure if Kaisa flashed. There's something in my throat now, of course. Okay, so J4's up there. He only did his blue and his red, which is insane. Because Kaisa TV'd back, um, gonna try and be really annoying on their minion wave. Nice. I think I've successfully pulled their their minion wave in a really obnoxious way. Excuse me, this whatever is in my throat is just not going away. I can't talk. Okay. Oh, come on. Wow. Such a shame. Such a shame. I'm like literally an inch from being able to flay the fiddle. My Varus was right to want to play that aggressively, for sure. We can dive the Kaisa, by the way. We can absolutely dive the Kaisa. Okay, I'm okay with that. Oh my god, an execute, let's go. It's so nice. The something as a support player that you have to be okay with is the idea of like just trading your life and dying. And it sounds like it kind of sucks, but like even if I die in that scenario, the Kaisa has her like life ruined by the play. So even if she gets the kill on me, which she should have, um it's such a crazy worth it play just from denying her, not to mention the kill and assist gold that my team gets, or gold and XP, I should say. I mean, I am here. Okay. Very nice, very nice. And I will just stay here and help the Anivia push out. I did waste my lantern, kinda. Oh. Okay, they had mercy on me. Sweet. They got the Anivia flash and thought that was good enough. To be fair, they didn't know where my jungler was, and I was full HP, so it could have been pretty sus for them. And I will say, the reason why I ended up going Lucidity Boots is partially because, you know, I could go, you know, Steel Caps and it would be pretty good, nice armor. Swifties are always good. But just for the extra ability to have my flash up even more to counterplay Jarvan specifically is just so nice. Okay, nice. I'm pretty certain that their jungler is not bot side. Okay. Things are going quite nicely though so far. I'm definitely taking over this game. Okay. Not sure why Kaisa did that. I feel like she should be trying to use her W to last hit. Oh, so close. Okay. I think I've downloaded this fiddle. He really likes to dodge to the right. In situations like that, he's dodging to the right. Nice. Oh, this is so free. Nice. I didn't even have to use my ignite. Okay, I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if J4 was in that bush or not, so I was just checking, just for my own sake. Still very, very, very good. Very good, whatever is going on. We could have killed Fiddle. Okay, don't take the rose then, man. It's okay. I didn't want it anyways. Okay, just gonna stick around because I was able to get the honey fruit. Let's see. I can even take this trinket just to be annoying. Okay. Definitely unfortunate that Anivia dies to Fiddle Roam. Because my mid laner is dying here on this Fiddle Roam, I'm gonna get behind Kaisa and just gank her here. It seems like she doesn't think I'm here. Nice. Just so good. Just so good and so free. It's over. I'm not even sure if Kaisa had flash yet or not. It seems like she didn't, the way that she played it. I have not done a great job of tracking it. So, not 100% sure. Okay. Well, it's kind of on Varus to land his ulti here, because if he lands his ulti and I can hook to follow up, then that could be something. Okay. Because he didn't ult, I was just going to throw out a hook of hope. If that hook hits, then obviously his Varus ulti is going to hit afterwards. Okay. What to do here? I don't have a sweeper for this Tribush ward, so I'm just going to make sure my jungler has me over here if he needs. But this is kind of a good timing to get out of there and get my base, get my wards back. Okay. So what we need to do from now on is sort of, I definitely don't want to ever abandon my Varus for anything going forward. I want to make sure whatever play I make sort of revolves around him, and even if it's not with Varus directly, I want to make sure that my play has him in mind. You know, if he's safe or basing or something, then that's Totally different. Okay. Sticks his mid, but I don't want to go make a play and like abandon my Varus on weak side or something and let him fend for himself. That would just be bad. So, in this event, I mean, Fiddle's not even top side, so I'm not sure what's happening to my top side. But I don't feel any guilt for whatever's going on up there. The best we can do is just continue pressuring Kaisa, and we have great vision, so we're not scared at all of Fiddlesticks. Yeah. There we go. That's a one-shot right there. And that's a ton more poke landing. I'm not totally committed to coming up here. I think Kaisa has somebody behind her. Yeah. Yeah, J4 behind her. But I didn't think I was at risk of like dying or something. If I ran into him, I could always just flash. Gonna drink some water while not too much is happening here. Man, you don't want this wave. Let's clear the wave, man. It's okay. Don't have to do anything too crazy. Okay. I have my item. I'm unfortunately not going to be able to afford a pink on this recall. I mean, I feel like what the enemy bot lane is doing is kind of crazy. For now, I'm just going to not show on vision because I'm not sure if J4 is trying to... Yeah, I wasn't sure if J4 was trying to do something. I'm very surprised that my AD carry actually died to that Fiddle ulti. I should have done more to ping him off of that, but I felt like that was what the Fiddle was ulting there. Anyways, I'm not too sad about that. It's kind of a shame that we give over a shutdown on our Varus. And it's a bit unfortunate that if I wanted to go in on the hook on Kaisa, then I wasn't going to be able to Lantern Varus out. Bit unlucky. Oh boy. That's too bad. Oh my god. It's the whole team. It's literally the whole team. What? Man, I guess we just don't have champions on our team there, actually. I can't believe that ended up being the whole enemy team. I don't even know what is going on there. I think my team should probably not do something if me and Varus aren't involved in it, personally. Come mid, please. Anivia's already taken over bot lane. It would be a really dumb mistake to send Varus bot lane also. Especially when Anivia doesn't even have TP to reposition or anything. Really what I should have done is not flash after Diana. That was a really hopeful kill. It just seemed like the way that she was pathing, we could catch up to her. Not certain that Anivia is trying to win, to be honest. I don't really understand how in the big 2025 people are falling victim to Fiddle ulti when it's like literally the only thing that this Fiddle can do is like pray to God somebody walks into his ult. and just runs it down. I don't love having me and Varus mid, because it's kind of, for whatever reason, it feels hard to pressure our advantage onto this Diana. Like, we're 2v1 and it feels... I feel like Varus could have ulted the fiddle there, not gonna lie. But maybe he's intending to save it for somebody more important. That's such a shame. That's such a shame that she S-keyed right when I threw the hook. I'm just making the assumption that they won't stop me from clearing that ward. I am very tanky. Okay. At least we secured the Herald. That's nice. Okay. It is, this is definitely an interesting game, right? As Thresh, as the support, I'm thinking to myself how I can even manage to progress this game when it feels like, you know, am I really going to play around my feeding Corki top lane? No. Am I going to play around my feeding Anivia mid lane? No, I don't think so. Hopefully Varus can get this kill. That would be nice. Dude, hopefully somebody can get this kill. Jesus. How is that even possible? We should make sure as a team that we get this bot tower. It is much too free to not get. Please. Alright, well, I guess we're on our own here. It looks like we can take it. The nice thing about Thresh is that it gives a lot of safety to plays like that. And we can get a move on to the rest of the map, maybe collapse on a mid. Okay, we have pretty good vision control around Dragon, all things considered. Our Anivia is not really going to be present. Our Anivia is just not here, so we just can't. We just can't contest the Dragon. So Anivia can you know, do her thing. This is just not a play that I'm going to be a part of. As far as what I'm going to build next, I'm not totally certain. It's probably... I don't even know what to say about that. That's just crazy. I want to say Knight's Vow, but it might just be a Mikhail's. I might have to go Mikhail's just to make sure that I can save my carries from Fiddle Fear. Okay, I am here. Okay, I mean, me and Varus are really accelerated. Like, we're pushing our advantage onto the game despite despite the best efforts of some people. What? Oh my god, man, relax. Righty then. I guess that's certainly one way to go about that. I mean, I feel like the enemy team is just gonna get Otacon for free here, and I'm not certain there's anything I can do about it. They are on it. Anivia's not gonna be there. We're just gonna get Fiddle ulted. Yeah. I felt like even if we were approaching, it would be really bad. I'm kind of glad the enemy team did it that fast, because if they did it any slower, we were surely walking into our doom, into Fiddle ult. This gameplay from our team is definitely embarrassing, but what to do? What to do? You know, truly the real shame of this game is that the one person that I really hoped didn't get fed is the one that's fed, and it's the Diana. Because I was about to bring Exhaust only for her specifically, and decided like, oh, what are the chances that it matters? First of all, Diana has to go full AP for my exhaust to matter, and then she also has to get fed. And I was like, what are the chances of that in my mind? But of course, the chances are very great. So now our our comp is just really not good, right? Like, I have to really risk my own life to even have a chance at like making a play or trying to pick somebody or something like that. And the rest of our champs on our team don't really do anything. That's a shame. Like, Borky and Anivia aren't really going to make any plays that are actually good. They're not going to get any picks. Kha'Zix might, but he's not even strong. He's like okay, moderately strong-ish. And then Varus, he has his ult, but he hasn't really done anything special this game. He hasn't been looking for anything very aggressive, so that leaves a lot of responsibility for the team on me. Like, I'm responsible for keeping everybody alive and also playmaking, which is tough. It is really tough. Especially when they don't seem to want to live. It adds some extra challenge. Okay. I'm trying to get creative wards down where we can actually play against this Fiddle comp. It's really hard. It's just really hard. Our team is just feeding. And it's extra obnoxious that my solo lanes are feeding like this and are this useless, and one of them is for certain pinging me like it's my fault that this game is difficult, which is awesome. Nice. Maybe we can get this top tower. We should certainly try to get this top tower. No Varus ulti? I must be crazy. I feel like we should so be winning this. Okay. Good lord. Well, we won it. Maybe one of the issues was Diana stopwatched. I didn't even realize she had it. I had just looked at her items and she didn't have it, but she came out of base with it. Oh my god, I was kind of spamming my actives and I used my Mikhails. I was trying to lock it, but the locket wasn't going off. It was just on cooldown. Silly. Silly mistake there. Okay. Getting good vision control. Trying my best to stay safe from Fiddle ult. Let Kha'Zix do his thing. Okay. Careful, buddy. Oh boy, here we go. It's AP Kaisa. Very talented stuff going on soon. Oh my. Well, that wasn't too bad. I really want a base right now because I have no wards left. Really, really need to base. But as you guys can see, despite a heroic early game performance, this game has really, really fizzled into a really impossibly hard game to play for no particular reason. And I'm trying. I'm trying. There's just a lot. I'm overburdened with a lot of responsibilities this game, and if I make one mistake, then the game is over. So hopefully we can avoid that. Okay. Periodically lantern checking. I mean, they might be on the Baron, legitimately. Okay. They're not on it. Good. Dude, what in the world? They have a ward in the middle of our lane and we don't know about it? So sad. He really just happened to juke that hook. That's insane that that Kaisa W landed. I personally don't think it landed on me. What? 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 Oh boy. We Verisolted the Jarvan, who can just EQ out. Okay, I don't know. This game is really sad because that whole sequence, the game is kind of just over, and I didn't even get to make the mistake, unfortunately. Like I said, if I make one mistake, the game's gonna end, but I didn't even get to have the opportunity to. So, like, we just inted. We inted, and then Corki was playing around Baron, like, up here, so he couldn't even help us. Just stupid. When Jarvan and Kaisa both double ulti the Thresh support in what should be a 2v3 in favor of us, it should probably go a little bit better than that, but Corky was over here, and we were playing correctly over here. So it's really unfortunate. Really unfortunate. It's tough to play games and try to win when it's straight up like 4v5. Okay, we got Banshee, Zhonya's, Diana. Very interesting. Was kind of hooking this bush in case Diana was in it. Wanted to at least get her spell shield. She was not in it. I'm not sure if that's a good or a bad thing that she wasn't in it, but she wasn't. Very skilled stuff happening here in the Kaisa position. Our top tower's just gone. Not much we can do about that. Okay. Okay, I canceled him. Oh. Didn't quite get his flash. Still very good. Good lord. Please. Please, right. How is this in your game, man? It's so fun. It's actually so fun to play against this Kaisa garbage. I'm glad it is not a popular build, at least. Careful this way. Yep. Well, I'm glad I warded that bush, because that could have been a fiddle disaster. But still, I mean, even if I put out, like, 10 fires in a row in this game, it's like, it's tough. The fire is spreading. The unwinnability of this game is looming, and I do not know what to do about it. Okay. Wow. They actually could have so killed me there. I was just making a really big gamble that they just didn't have people, like that they based. That's such a shame. Oh my, Corky. Corky, the 1v9er. Somehow this fight isn't, like, completely a tragedy. There's no tower. You have to get out. Oh my lord. It's, like, so troll. And now we're gonna lose. It's, like, so troll. Why? Why did we do that? You guys think chasing into Yasuo's melee range was the play? It doesn't seem like it so far, but, you know, maybe I could be proven wrong. Nice. Ooh, I guess it was. We are about to get the Dragon Soul miraculously. I do not know what the enemy team is doing in order to lose a fight so hard, but I am here for it. I'm absolutely here for it. Very nice. The bright side about what's going on here is... Kill me, dude. Well, that's worth it. That's very worth it. As I was saying, the bright side about what's going on is that our feeder solo laners are able to get stronger this game, for sure, through the fiesta that's going on. But their, like, Yasuo is not going to get too much stronger. Their Diana is not going to get too much stronger, you know? So, at least we have that. You know, we have better future prospects than they do, I think. The only problem is... well, I shouldn't say the only problem. One of the great many numerous problems that we have is this Kaisa. It's just... we really got to find a way to deal with her. Maybe that way to deal with her is her just inting, or maybe it's Kha'Zix. Not entirely certain yet. We'll see. Okay. I fear for my Corki. I really do. Seems like the enemy Fiddle is just on a base timer. I find it hard to believe that he's somewhere waiting and we haven't found him or been ulted by him yet. Almost something there. It's so unfortunate that we don't have anything on the actual Baron to deny vision. Okay. I was hooking there just in case Fiddle was ulting from right there, specifically right at that moment, which would have been really bad for us. We don't have any sweeper or any vision or anything to play around here. They know that we're not hitting Baron. Okay, well, Corki's bot. I used all my wards. I think, honestly, I'm probably going to base here. I need to get away with a base timer. It's really crazy that right when I'm basing, they're going for a play and Corki's bot lane. But they got Fiddle Flash, so... we're playing on the edge of what we can do, for sure. Man, oh man. It would be really nice if somebody other than me bought a pink ward. It would be really helpful. I'm just hoping that Fiddle is somewhere randomly and that I manage to hit him with the hook. Were you afraid of Diana from over there? From Yasuo? Here's if Yasuo's on a flank. So right now what I'm doing is I'm positioning really far back so that Varus has a lantern that he knows he can play for. Ugh, that's so obnoxious. I messed up my play timing by like actually like a frame. It's okay. It's okay. My ult and ignite don't actually mean anything at this point. So I'm okay with burning them. Okay. Well, their fiddle's around. Ooh, Diana almost splashed into the hook. Nice. Get away from me, man. Nice. I think we just end. I think we just end with our minion wave. Oh my god, there's a cannon alive. Nice. We definitely end with that cannon. Being able to hit the tower and inhib down faster like this. Just flashing for the tower aggro. Now it doesn't matter if the cannon dies because we got more minions. Probably we're gonna win or end anyways. Oh man. Oh man, oh man, oh man. We actually got to win a game. I don't know. I don't know what has happened. Maybe I'm just bad now, but solo queue is so hard to win. And it's like really not fair how crazy hard it is to win in solo queue these days. But man, good job, Varus. Good job, Kha'Zix. Way to help out. Way to really try and win the game for the whole game, at least. I appreciate that. But yeah, I think even though it wasn't maybe the perfect Thresh game, or I think you guys really were able to see just how much Thresh could do in all these situations that other champs wouldn't necessarily be able to accomplish. I feel like I carried that game so hard from support, and you're not going to be able to do that with many champs other than Thresh, where I was able to, just by existing with Lantern being a thing, was able to deny so many of their attempts at engaging, and was able to set up so many different plays for my team. So even though it wasn't perfect, I am pretty happy with that game. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. I always appreciate all the comments as usual, and I will see you all next time.